Squaw! What's going on, guys? This is kind of like a different type of video. Most of my videos are kind of gameplay, me in the corner, me playing it. But I had an issue recently, which I had addressed in my Plagued Ink video, the one that went up, I believe, yesterday. And I said Tom Clancy Ghost Recon, the Let's Play that we're doing right now. For some reason, I'm getting to the very end. I'm at a few underbosses. I think it's like 2 underbosses, heads, and then El Sueño. And for some reason, it won't record. I don't know why. OBS is the software that I use. And for some reason, it's not recording the game. And I was just like, I was a little confused. But I was thinking, well, the best way to reach the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands environment and people are probably just by uploading a video like this, because not everyone will watch my Plague Tank video. I'm just kind of like making this a step or a point in which I can sit and think and reflect on the channel itself, because this is a different type of video. I don't do these kind of videos. Like I said, I play games and I try to entertain, and hopefully there's a good following coming. Maybe some people are starting to watch. Maybe some people are trying to join a community that will be relaxing, which is one of the big things that I like, is relaxing and positivity. I like the chill vibes, stuff like that. But I wanted to put out some sort of like an update, some sort of a stepping point, so that way I can kind of reflect on what I've done, what's going to happen, maybe see this as an official thing. And I don't hope to not ramble on forever, but I hope to see this channel grow. I want to see people come in and have a place where they can go and just watch videos and relax. Like I said, I watched YouTube videos for entertainment. I used them to entertain myself. So I wanted to kind of give back to that kind of a community in my own way. So I watch people who are very energetic, things like that. I get my fix of like energy. But me, my personality is very mellow. I mean, that's just how I am. So I'm hoping to get some people coming in that just enjoy playing games, relaxing, taking time to unload, because you need a balance of everything. That's a big thing that I like to say, is that you need a balance in life with a lot of things. So if you do a lot of work, if you do a lot of schoolwork, college work, everything like that, you kind of need that sort of sitting point where you can relax. And I'm hoping that people can come to my videos and do that. And I'm looking over way too much, and I'm trying to fix that. I want to look at you guys, the camera. I look way too much over at that screen. That screen right there is where I am. That's where I see myself. That's where I'm seeing what I'm recording. I gotta look at you guys. You guys are the ones I'm talking to. But I'm trying to like get used to the whole YouTube video making thing. I've never done this before. It's something brand new. Honestly, I've just watched people make videos, and a whole bunch of them just say, hey, if you want to do it, try it. I talked to a whole bunch of friends throughout my months I was preparing for this. I already wanted a PC, period, to play games. So I said, what if I make one good enough to play games and record videos? So that's what I did. I got a super powerful computer. I absolutely love it. It's been great so far. And I've made videos for almost 140 days straight. Now, it's not like crazy, because there are people out there who have done more videos and better, and all this, and that. But I'm just starting out, so I don't mind saying I'm doing it. You know, it's something that I'm happy that I've done. I'm a new channel. You have people who have millions of subscribers, and some people never hear of them. I have like 10, and no one's gonna necessarily hear of me so far. But I'm kind of happy that I'm sitting here being able to just make videos, just because they're fun. I like playing games. I like talking to people. And why not just put the two together and record it and then send it out into the world so that others can enjoy it. I want to be able to make this channel grow. I want it to be more than just a hobby, although I don't know if it will. It's kind of just me testing the waters. I'm making videos. I'm hoping the music in the background kind of gives you an idea of who I am. I'm kind of a go with the flow kind of a person. Me making these videos, me making this channel has literally just been me trying it. I watched content creators who do cars. I watch content creators who do video games. I watch educational ones. I watch everything. I'm a curious person. I watch Vsauce, which I'm assuming a lot of people know about. It's educational. I watch The King Nappy. He's just entertainment. He's absolutely amazing and hilarious. I watch TJ Hunt and Adam LZ. They modify their cars, and I hope to be able to do that when I get older and soon. But I'm hoping that I can start something. I don't know. I've watched those guys, and they've definitely been my inspiration. Not much Vsauce. Vsauce is just kind of like an entertaining, educational thing, and I always like to learn. I'm in like a break. I'm not in school right now. I'm actually in summer. Well, summer. I could take classes, but I choose not to. But I take this time and I still learn. I love to learn. It's absolutely amazing. Learning is probably one of the best things I have. I love it. Absorbing information is fun. But I take inspiration definitely from The King Nappy, Adam LZ, TJ Hunt, the Black Panther channel. I mean, these are 4 channels. I watch more than that. The King Nappy's just Pokemon. He just plays Pokemon all the time and is just entertaining to watch. I play anything that I like, anything that I kind of look into. The Gaming Beef, I'm literally just spitting out channels right now, but these guys have been who I've watched recently, and I've absolutely loved watching them. And I want to do that to people. I want people to be able to come to my channel and just say they love watching my videos. I'm hoping this is a way this video can go and connect with subscribers maybe that aren't watching. Maybe this can connect with people that kind of saw my videos and were interested but don't really know anything. So I'm like, I'm gonna put this out there. Also, I want to address the fact I am trying to currently find a fix to record Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, the long name. I so far have been looking places, and I've seen one person say something, but that's about it. I haven't seen anybody say anything as to what's wrong, how they fix it, if other people have the same problem. I mean, I don't understand what to do. So I'm currently trying to fix it because I want to finish the game. Not only to finish the game, I can play it on my own, but I want to finish the game with you guys. It's something that I want to do. Other than Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands almost finishing up, it's at the very, very last stretch. I want to find a next LP game. I want to see a game that I can play for you guys. Now, a lot of people who play games know of E3. E3 is where you have a conference of people who go and not content creators, but production teams, people who make games. These developers are going, and developers was the word I was looking for, they're going to this big convention called E3, and that's where they show their games, and they're like, hey, look at this amazing product that I'm going to put out. Now, there are a few games that I've seen that I really, really want. Like I said, console games I can't really play yet because I do not have an Elgato capture card. I can't capture gameplay on a system yet. I only have a PS4, so, I mean, there's not much I'm missing. PC has a lot of games that I can capture from, so those games are usually coming out 4th quarter, and quarters are just, the year split up into 4. That's November time. So I gotta sit here and figure out what games can I play to buy me time to get to then. So all I do is go on the Steam store and I get games that I think would be interesting. The next game that I could play with you guys would be this game that I've never even heard of. It's called Styx Shard of Darkness. It's an interesting game. I'm hoping I can play it for you guys. It's a stealth game. It's something that I love. I like stealth games, but I kind of get annoyed real quickly with them. It's weird, but I do love playing them a lot. I'm starting to rant. It's starting to be like 10 minutes long. I want this to be 15 minutes because it's nice and short for you guys to see. So we've gone over what I am at. Tom Clancy doesn't work right now. I'm trying to find a fix. It seems like you guys like Plague Dink, Shell Shock Live, and Rocket League. Those will probably be the 3 games that I'm going to play for right now. I'm actually going on vacation soon, so the 30th is when I'm leaving. The 29th, I might be able to get a video out for you guys. I'm hoping to be able to still produce these videos a day until the 29th, 30th, until the 8th. I'm not going to be able to produce a video. I'm sorry for you guys if you are going to be highly disappointed. You're like, oh, Josh, I'm going to be missing this channel. I will too. I do love making these videos. They're absolutely amazing. But it will give me time to reflect. I make these videos every single day. I don't bulk record 20 videos a day and then just put them out. No, I record these videos every single day. I find the time because it honestly has just been something that I love doing. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's something that I never thought that I'd be doing, to be completely honest. It's interesting because people don't usually watch TV and go, hey, I'm going to be an actor. I mean, with YouTube, it's a little bit easier. You can sit there and go, hey, I'm going to be a YouTuber, because it's all based on your own will. You just go and you do it. Let's kind of go over what the past has been like. So I've kind of gone over the present. The present was what I find the most important, so I put it in the front. The past is where I've been. So I've put out about 3 Let's Plays. I've gotten Watch Dogs 2, which was my test Let's Play. Watch Dogs 2 was basically me going to YouTube and going, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing, and just trying to figure it out. I had videos that were at like 320, 480p. I mean, these videos are not watchable. These videos are bad. They have so much lag. 20 frames to 10 frames per second. Not even 10 frames per second. They're probably like 5 frames per second. The videos are absolutely terrible. But I keep them up on the channel because it kind of like reminds people that come to the channel. I mean, not really that important, but you got to start somewhere. You know, I find that to be very important. It's not like I came in making 1080p 60 FPS game videos. I mean, I had to sit there and learn things. I had to sit there and figure out what would happen. So I've gone over that game. I did another test run, which was Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Another great game. I love the Let's Play, but I found that I was making hour-long videos, and they were too long. Hours a day. I mean, an hour a day is too much to ask. So after I finished that Let's Play, I kind of asked people. I said, hey, you know, people that I have watching my videos, you know, giving me feedback and such. I said, hey, do you think an hour is too long? And they were like, yeah, it's a little long. So they said if they were to watch a video that they were possibly interested in, they would look at the shorter one rather than the longer one. So with Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, I've been trying to figure out a good middle ground. I'm not trying to make them too short with 10 minutes. I don't want to make them 15 seems okay, but that seems like the minimum I'm going to go. 20 minutes is what I'm looking for. 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And so far it's been doing very, very well. I mean, each video is about that long. And the Let's Play, I personally didn't want to do that because I didn't want the Let's Play to go on for 50 episodes. I thought that was too long and people would lose interest, things like that. Mankind Divided was like, I can't remember the exact number, but I want to say it's around the 20s or 30s. So it's about half the distance of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I mean, double the time in videos, half the length in gameplay, or video amount. So all these Let's Plays that I'm doing so far, the first one, which Watch Dogs, second one, Deus Ex, third one, Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands, they've all been basically me testing it, seeing what's what do I do, this, and that, and I kind of wanted to do things certain ways and see what would work. I'm not one to go specifically to make this channel a business. I mean, yes, it would be amazing to make money off of this. I would absolutely love that. But I don't know if I entirely want to pursue that. I mean, like I said, it'd be amazing if the channel could make me money, but that's a side thing. This is a hobby, to be completely honest. I have jobs, I have things that I do in my regular life, but this is something that I do on the side that I just enjoy. If people come and watch the videos and they say they like the video, I've had comments that actually I've been so happy that I'm getting comments. I mean, when you have 10 subscribers, usually you don't get a comment. I get a comment probably like once a month. People get thousands of comments a video that they put out a day. I mean, I don't mind. They can do that. They can have that success. But to me, that one comment a month, it means a lot. Like, these people are just sitting there going, great video. That's it. Just good video. Some people have, like, spam that comes through. But so far, all of my comments have been seen as spam from YouTube. And even if it's somebody just going, hey, good video, I say, that's a good comment. Even if it's spam or not, it's good vibes coming onto the channel. I don't mind that at all. Some people send out paragraphs that are definitely spam, who are plugging their own channel. I don't mind it at all because they start off saying that this channel's good. Some of them say they subscribe, they don't. But, I just like the good vibes coming through. The comments that I see are nice. I mean, yeah, when I get bigger, I might get negative comments, which will be fine. I'll deal with that when the time comes. But for right now, I like the channel at where it is. I'm doing me. If people watch, they watch. I do want to reach a bigger community. I want to eventually have maybe a few thousand subscribers. I wouldn't mind that. Like 10 or not 10, but like 2 or 3,000 subscribers. That'd be nice. Eventually, if this does end up blowing up and I have like 500,000 subscribers, I'm gonna sit there and go, "Wow, this is unbelievable." But right now, I'm happy with it. It's a good channel. I like it. In the future, I want to play Assassin's Creed Origins was released or said to be released later on in the year by E3, and I might be completely wrong. I didn't actually look into it. All I know is it's a game that's coming out, and I want it, and I want to play it for you guys. I absolutely loved every single Assassin's Creed game. I have played every Assassin's Creed game that they have ever made, except for when the PS4 came out. They sent out a game for the PS4 and the PS3. I didn't play the PS3 one, but I do absolutely love the Assassin's Creed entire franchise. I love it. I've played every game. They're absolutely amazing. So I want to play Origins, and hopefully I can try and get Need for Speed Payback. I've absolutely loved Need for Speed for my entire life. I got the one that came out in 2015, and that one was amazing. I loved it. I love the underground vibe. I love the customization. That's my favorite part, is customizing. And so you guys will get to see my car side. I love cars and things like that when that game comes out, because I want to record that and bring that to you guys. So we've gone over the present time right now. At the beginning of the video, that took up the most time. I want to tell you guys a little bit more about me. I want to tell you guys about the status of the channel, seeing where it is right now in the next week. I've gone over the past, what has happened, what I was hoping to get out of it, and I have learned a lot. It's definitely been amazing. It's definitely been a ride that I would have never assumed I would have been on. And then I'm going over the future a little bit right now. Going over games that I want to play in the future, things that I want to do later on. I have mentioned several times that I want to do multiple videos a day. I do. I really, really, really want to do multiple videos a day. It's just that's a lot of work. Having 2 jobs right now, and then going to school in the fall and the spring, I have time to make a video. Definitely, I will always make time to make a video a day. I do not try to skip a day. The only time I did skip a day was when I was trying to record Ghost Recon, and I thought something was wrong with my OBS, and I wasn't able to record. And so I was like, you know what? I don't know how to fix this. And I said, how about I just take a day break, come back to it tomorrow? And that's when the Plague Inc. video came out yesterday, and that's where the update video is coming out today. I do want to do multiple videos a day. It's just that's a huge commitment that I don't think I'm ready for right now, to be completely honest. If there's anybody watching into this video at 18 to 19 minutes, hopefully you guys are good diehard fans and you will understand my, real life does exist. When I watch YouTube videos, it's hard to realize that the people behind that camera have huge lives. I mean, every single person that you encounter has a life of their own, a lot in it too. Everything that happens, they have difficulties, they have things they got to do, they got all these things that are happening. So I'm hoping that you guys will be happy with 1 video a day. I will definitely keep going out with 1 video a day. I want to keep the Monday through Friday to be a Let's Play, and I want the weekend to be a good casual game. But I'm hoping I can figure out what's wrong. I want to finish Tom Clancy's Wildlands, so that way we can see what happens with El Sueño. I do not want to play it without you guys. You guys have, even if I don't know you specifically and I don't see you guys, I do see people are watching videos. I'd see a view here and there. I mean, I used to put out videos all the time, and I'd get no views. Now I'm getting a view here and there for every video, and I'm like, I'm enjoying that. It's a video. Each video has gotten at least a view. I'm very, very happy now. I'm growing. I do have a goal for the channel. I don't set huge goals. The first goal I ever had was 10 subscribers, and we've reached it. I mean, I'm happy. I'm so happy. We hit 10 subscribers. 10 people are watching one person playing the game. Granted, some people of that 10 are, I know them, but the next goal is 20. Doubling the number, it's a huge step. Hopefully, I can hit the first 100. I do not want to quit the channel after like 2 years of making progress, because no matter what, every video I put out will always be progress. Hopefully you guys have watched this video to its very end. Hopefully you've maybe skipped around at the least. You get to see who I am, what I'm like. I'm having trouble a little bit sticking to my face looking at the camera. Something I gotta get used to is looking at a camera. Not very used to cameras like this. Hopefully you guys have watched this video. You're kind of happy to watch this and get to know more about me. Hopefully you get to see where the channel goes. Hopefully you get to know more about the channel and what I want out of it, what I've gotten out of it, and where it is right now. Like I said, just to recap real quick, I'm going to be going on vacation, so there is going to be a week to a couple days after a week of no uploads. Hopefully I will see you guys after I get back from vacation, but for now, we're still pumping out a video a day. Don't forget I'm slacking. I'm not slacking. I'm putting out these videos a day up until the 29th. Hopefully I get to see you guys all throughout then. I gotta make a cool thumbnail with this camera, seeing some good poses or something like that. Hopefully I will see you guys during this week and also after I get back from vacation, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.